Hello everybody, this is Hypercool64, and this is like my 4th time trying to record this commentary. I'm not even joking. This is why I hate post-commentary sometimes, because I keep messing up and I'm just like, yeah, I need to keep restarting. Regardless, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy, and ladies and gentlemen, it is time to head into the final dome of the game, which we are in right now, the garden. And it's quite peaceful here, you know, the birds, the flowers, the popping in flowers. It's nice popping. You know, it's quite peaceful. There's no music in here, but, you know, it's quite relaxing. I kinda like it. It's cool. Let's go collect more stars now. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we only have 20 more stars to go until we're finally done with this game. And, we actually have no more grand stars to collect. We're done collecting grand stars until the final boss, which means we can just focus on getting the rest of the galaxies done. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and select this one right here. And it is... okay. So, this galaxy. I'm not gonna say it's horrible. It's not a bad galaxy, because the level design is just fine, and it looks just fine. But, I'm not gonna lie, this galaxy is... how do you put it? Kind of bland. I think that's the proper way to put it. It's kind of a bland galaxy, in the sense that it doesn't really introduce anything new for this game. So... think of it as 3D Land before 3D Land. There's just nothing to it that just makes it very distinct. And before you get on my butt, I don't think 3D Land is a bad game. I loved 3D Land. I thought it was a fantastic game. It's just that 3D Land really had nothing new. So that's why I made the comparison. Regardless, jump cut. You're going to be seeing a lot of those in this episode because there were a lot of times where there was either nothing happening or I got interrupted by some of my family. So, regardless. Wait, why the frick are we here? Why are we back at the first planet of the game? What the frick is going on? And why is it smaller? Why is there that giant screw in the okay, I'm not gonna bullcrap you guys. Yes, it's a fake galaxy, and if you head over to the screw over here and unscrew this screw from the galaxy, I said screw so many times, you'll realize that the planet is just a giant balloon. That really, the only purpose for this actual planet is just so you can collect 50 coins to get an extra life. And I'm just going to be completely honest right now. These are the most amount of coins I've seen on one screen for, like, the entire game. In fact, those are the most coins you'll ever see in any screen for this entire game, because coins are so pointless in this game due to the star bits. Regardless, basically what you're supposed to do is head to this planet, get the fire flower, and then quickly head back to the planet you landed on beforehand, and light up these torches to open up the gate. Pretty simple. It's, you know, not that hard. Now jump cut. Again, apologies for the awkward jump cuts, but, you know, places where nothing was happening, or either I interrupted by my family, because that's always great to have that during recordings, being interrupted by your family. Yeah. I still love my family, but it's just like, sometimes it's just like, really? You have to interrupt me? Then again, sometimes I don't tell them I'm recording beforehand, so... it's kind of my fault anyway, so... freaking me. Anyway, before we actually head off through the rest of the level, you can go ahead, if you want to, if you try to head to this planet, you can grab a rainbow star, which allows you to actually defeat these enemies. And, okay, can I just say something? Does anyone find it weird that there's that just random Goomba on this planet, and every other enemy is just one of those purple rock-throwing guys? It's like they were copy and pasting all those purple/pink enemy guys onto this planet, and then they accidentally put in a Goomba, and they were like, oh crap, we need to remove that Goomba. It's like, oh crap, we shipped the game. Oh well, leave it in. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter that that Goomba's there, but I thought that'd just be something to point out. Also, I think when I actually tried to grab the fire flower as Rainbow Mario, I think it just disappeared. It just flew up into the air. It's like, whoop, and then boop, disappeared for some reason. And yes, I did just make sound effects to simulate. I was like, whoop, boop, phew. Anyway. It's time for the water section of this level, and yeah. Again, there's not really anything that I could talk about with this level. I think out of all the levels in this game, this is probably one of my least favorite levels, just for how bland it is, and how it doesn't really do much new in terms of content in the game. I mean, it's still competent level design, for sure. And, of course, we have those new jellyfish enemies, duh, for this level that do absolutely nothing at all. Except, can I just say something? When I was younger, that jellyfish guy always scared me, because I feared that if I got close to that guy, I would die. Like, holy frick, that's scary. At least when I was a kid. It's not that scary now, but regardless. Anyway, but yeah, this level, in my opinion, is just... It's not really that memorable in terms of comparing it to all the other galaxies. And another reason why I consider this level bland. Rehashing boss battles! Yay! Yeah. Anyway, we're fighting Camilla again, and there's really nothing new to this boss battle, honestly. Again, nothing new. Basically, she does the same strategy. She throws fireballs, then she throws Koopa shells. It's more or less the same thing, except the fact that the terrain is different, and she does change where she is, the position that she is on the ship. Like, for the first half of this fight, she's at the main part of the ship, like at the bottom, and then she goes up to the top for the second half. So, I guess that sort of makes it different, but at the same time, it's still the exact same boss battle. It's still the same strategy. Just grab the Koopa shell, wail it at her, and you should be just fine. Not that difficult. With that being said, let's go ahead and talk about other things, such as games that are coming out in the next few months. And in terms of major Mario games right now, there's not really much that's going to be coming out this holiday season, except for Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. And no, I don't count Smash Brothers because that's not specifically Mario. Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, for those of you who don't know, is basically just... It basically takes the puzzles in Super Mario 3D World and makes it its own thing. And it makes it more elaborate puzzles and all that crap. And I'll be honest, it's not a game that I'm going to say, oh, you have to play this game. It's not like... I know it's not going to be like the one go-to Mario game in the entire series, but I still think it would be a fun little puzzle platformer. And hey, it's $40, so, you know, might as well pick it up. I don't think it's going to be a game I'm going to ask for Christmas, but, you know, once I get more money after purchasing Smash Bros. For Wii U, I'll probably pick it up if I get the money. But anyway, we got a regular star! And now, let us move on to the next mission in this galaxy. Bubble Blast Off. This one in particular, there's nothing... I'm not even joking, guys. I really have nothing else to say at this point until we move on to the next galaxy. Because, like I said, this is one of the more blander galaxies, and... Yeah. Like, again, here's another reused boss battle. We haven't seen this guy before now, have we? Seriously, this is literally rehashed the level. In fact, a good amount of the... I will say this. I feel like the Garden Galaxy is a little bit more of rehashed levels. Like, another galaxy coming up, that's going to be coming up in this dome, is also kind of a rehash as well, but at the same time, it still has some competent level design, and it's still... It's better than this galaxy, but I don't know. It's like... Yeah, whatever. At least that other galaxy, which I'll just say, it's the Dreadnought Galaxy. At least the Dreadnought Galaxy actually has the Balrog Galaxy. This galaxy doesn't really have any memorable music, and I guess that's what makes this level even more bland than other galaxies in the game, or blander, or however you want to say it. It's just the fact that it doesn't really have a specific song dedicated to it. It doesn't really have a song that we've never heard before, really. So I guess that also is what makes it kind of bland, because of the fact of it doesn't really have a song that we've never really heard before or is really that memorable. So, yeah, whatever. In terms of other Mario games that are coming out in the near future, I am extremely excited for Yoshi's Woolly World, which we got no information about in the last Nintendo Direct. What the frick, Nintendo? Except for the fact that Yoshi's Woolly World is going to be compatible with Amiibo. How is it going to be compatible? I have no freaking idea, but they just said I think they slightly mentioned, they mentioned very quickly that Yoshi's Woolly World would be compatible with Amiibo. And that's basically all the information we got. I really wish we could have gotten more information about Woolly World, but regardless, I'm still looking forward to the game, and I still can't wait to play it. And of course, those Wii U graphics, so it's gonna look absolutely beautiful. And it's also sort of a semi-sequel to Epic Yarn, which I'm just gonna say, I know some people didn't really love Epic Yarn because it was much different from the Kirby series, and it was very easy, but in my personal opinion, the game didn't need to be hard to actually be enjoyable. It was all about exploration, and that's why I love Epic Yarn, because it was cutesy, and, you know, I love the art style of it. I love the Yarn art style. I think it's fantastic, and it does have clever level design that allows you to explore. It's all about exploration and discovering what you can do in the level, and I think that's perfectly fine. I think Epic Yarn is a perfectly fine game. I think it's a fantastic Wii game. And I still, if I went back to it today, I would still really like it. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to Woolly World. I think it's going to be really, really fun. In terms of other games, Mario Maker. That's another one that I'm definitely very interested in. Because basically, it's basically taking what fans have been doing on the internet for so long and making it an actual game. But it's also looking like to be more of a semi-sequel. Again, this is based off the E3 footage because they didn't show any footage of Mario Maker in the recent Nintendo Direct. But, it basically looks like a semi-sequel to Mario Paint in the sense that it has a similar style, and to the fact that I think they subtly announced that there was going to be actually a music maker, just like in Mario Paint. And because it's in a similar style of Mario Paint, it's looking like this is pretty much just a semi-sequel to Mario Paint, except that you can actually build your own levels. And I'm just going to be honest, once that level maker comes out, I'm expecting a lot of Kaizo levels. Oh boy. I've played Kaizo, by the way. I've played a little bit of Kaizo, and oh good lord, it is hard. It is so difficult. You can't do it without save states. It is impossible. Unless you practice the heck out of it, it is impossible to do without save states. It is absolutely insane. Regardless, Mario Maker looks cool, and I look forward to picking it up in 2015. Again, we don't know a solid release date yet, but I'm still looking forward to it. And then, I guess the only one that I can really talk about in terms of Mario games coming out is Mario Party 10, which, you know, I will say I'm definitely looking forward to playing as Bowser because I think that's an absolutely amazing idea to use because basically there's a mode called Bowser Party in Mario Party 10 where one player can play as Bowser and mess up the players, and I think that is an absolutely ingenious idea. But in terms of the core gameplay, again, we'll see. I haven't really played much of Mario Party 9 and the car mechanic, and it looks okay. And I've played Island Tour, and that's also okay at best. But, you know, who knows? Maybe Mario Party 10 will be good, it'll be bad, but whatever. We got a regular star. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to cover one more star in this episode, and it's going to be... I don't like this purple comment. I really don't. Even though it's in a really confined area, for some reason, this is one of the purple comments that gives me the most trouble for some reason. I don't know why. Or actually, I know why. Because they put purple coins in the most awkward places for some reason. And yes, there are purple coins underwater, by the way. And no, purple coins don't give you more air. Thanks, Nintendo. But regardless, because it is a purple comment, I am going to speed up the video, and I'm going to play music in the background. And because I am lazy and couldn't find any remixes online, or I was too lazy to find remixes online, I just decided to use one of my own. So, the music that you're about to hear in the background is a remix that is my own, because I was too lazy to find a remix online, like I said. Regardless, let us start this mission in 3, 2, 1... for the record, I collected purple coins in a confined area. All those purple coins were in a confined area. That took 9 minutes. 9 freaking minutes. Oh, man. I hate purple coins sometimes. I hate them so much. I mean, they're not bad missions by any means. They're not badly designed. They're just so time-consuming. It's just, man. But anyway, we got a regular star. And with that, the episode has come to a close. So, if you enjoyed this video, please check out my other content. Follow me on Miiverse, Twitter, and Twitch. Hopefully, we're finally done with delays and we can finally get this game done. Let's finish this once and for all. 17 stars to go. Let's get it done. Till next time, guys, I'm EpicGold64. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode.